Reception for Netflix's Tomb Raider The Legend of Lara Croft anime show has not gotten any better. In fact, if anything, it's gotten worse. And ladies and gentlemen, I still have no idea why Tomb Raider fans don't like this show. And I think it's causing me to go insane. Can somebody please tell me why Tomb Raider fans don't like this show? Because I cannot for the life of me figure out why. IMDb rating 5.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes only 33%, that's terrible. Now we also have Metacritic. User score only 2.9. Tomb Raider fans hate this show. Why do Tomb Raider fans hate this show? Inverse. Netflix's Tomb Raider anime finally does right by Lara Croft. Lara Croft's legacy has always been checkered. Not all her adventures have been winners, and it's taken a long time to free the character from the trap of the male gaze. She's finally free from the trap of the male gaze. Can someone please tell me why Tomb Raider fans don't like this show? Hollywood seemed to catch up in 2018 with a fresh reboot that downplayed Lara's status as a digital pinup girl. Her new origin story didn't make much of a dent in the zeitgeist, but with Netflix stepping in with its own take on the character, this third time might just be the charm. Instead of sticking to the character from the classic games that made Tomb Raider so popular in the first place, Netflix is stepping in with its own take on the character. Its own take on the character. Why do Tomb Raider fans not like this show? Even to the untrained eye, Tomb Raider The Legend of Lara Croft feels like the most accurate on-screen portrayal of the character and her world. I don't think they're talking about video games here. I think they're just talking about movies, Tomb Raider movies and shows. This is the most accurate of all the Tomb Raider shows and movies. But if they're based on the games, then for all intents and purposes, I'll include the games in this. It took over 20 years, but Lara Croft fans finally have a story they can be proud of. One that threads a needle between narrative integrity and honest-to-goodness fun. Tomb Raider Netflix series PTSD focus was something game writers weren't allowed to explore, Rihanna Pratchett says. Lara Croft fans finally have a story they can be proud of. I can't figure out why Tomb Raider fans don't like this show. Tomb Raider The Legend of Lara Croft review playing for sport and emotional satisfaction. Wait a minute, is this Lara Croft right here? The face here kind of looks like Lara Croft's face from the Tomb Raider show. But she has some tattoos right here. I mean, he has some tattoos. I mean, they have some tattoos right here. I don't see any tattoos in this picture. I'm getting very confused, folks. Somebody tell me, who is this? Is this Lara Croft or is this somebody else? Tomb Raider The Legend of Lara Croft may once again kick off with the character in the shadow of her male mentors. But it feels more meaningful than any other Tomb Raider media in getting her out of that shade. Driving home the point that she is different, better. It's not stated, but there is a definite fempowerment undercurrent that by being open to all her varied emotional and existential sides, as a woman in comparison to the rigid male adventurers in her life, including the Silver Fox villain Charles Devereaux, Lara is stronger for it. Kicking off with the character in the shadow of her male mentors, but getting her out of that shade. There is a definite fempowerment undercurrent. Lara Croft is gonna smash the patriarchy. Can someone please tell me why Tomb Raider fans don't like the show, because I can't figure it out. Lara Croft is finally free from the trap of the male gaze. Finally free from the trap of the male gaze. Finally free from the trap of the male gaze. Finally free from the trap of the male gaze? Who is this? Does anyone know who this is? Is this Lara Croft or is this somebody else? Someone please tell me. I have no idea. Does anyone know why Tomb Raider fans don't like this show? Notably, The Legend of Lara Croft is not a reboot of Lara Croft's origin story. It's actually tied into the games, picking up after the 2013 to 2018 survival trilogy of Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So the show is tied to the more recent Tomb Raider games. Why do Tomb Raider fans not like the show? I can't figure it out. Wait a minute, there's only 169 user ratings on Metacritic? That doesn't seem like a very high number of reviews. Only 250 plus ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. That doesn't seem like a lot. On IMDb there's only 500 reviews for the first episode, and then as I scroll down here the reviews are dropping to under 400 reviews. I wonder if there aren't a lot of people even watching this show. I wonder what the ratings are. Netflix, October 7th through October 24th, 2004. Top 10 Netflix shows. I don't see Tomb Raider anywhere on here. Oh wait, this was the week that Tomb Raider premiered, so maybe that's why it's not in the top 10. Netflix top 10 shows, October 14th through October 20th, 2004. I still don't see Tomb Raider in the top 10 for Netflix shows. And this isn't top 10 streaming shows overall, this is top 10 streaming shows just on Netflix. It's not even in the top 10 on Netflix by itself. The ratings for this show must be pretty bad then. Does anyone know why Tomb Raider fans aren't even interested in watching this show? Well, don't worry, Tomb Raider fans. Tomb Raider The Legend of Lara Croft is gonna get a second season. You'll all get another chance to like this show.